rolling. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week, another episode of Two Brothers in the Huddle.
In the Huddle.
I'm Jordan, hanging out here on the West Coast, the best coast in Seattle.
I'm hanging out here on the East Coast, the Beast Coast.
What it do, big monster?
What's happening, brother?
Another week in the books. You know, every Sunday, you never know, any given Sunday or any given Thursday.
A crazy Sunday it was, huh?
Or any given Monday in that fashion.
I mean, well, let's jump right into it.
Yeah, let's talk about the Falcons. What?
Oh, damn, you beat me to it. I want to talk about those sorry ass Seahawks. All right. Since on my dirty birds, okay. You know, we started out the game strong. All right, we had a chance to go forward on 4th and 7 early in the game, which I thought was a little bit too early in the game to be that aggressive. Having a Pro Bowl kicker and young Cool, you know, I would have gave the kid an opportunity to at least get the game into 1 point going with a field goal at that possession. But man, Dallas just took off from that possession. They had a 4th and 5. They converted, went down and scored, and the rest was history, man. I mean, we just looked awful from that point on. And I just couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I would see a better matchup between the two teams. But man, hats off to Dallas though, because they were ready. You know, they looked sloppy last week against Denver, so you know the Falcons knew they had their hands full going into that type of environment. So you know, this week we got a quick turnaround this week against the Patriots on Thursday night.
We'll get there.
We handle that loss and look forward to seeing those guys get a W.
Yeah, and which you know, against the Belichick team and the Patriots, they've been rolling. I think 4 in a row now. Look, y'all didn't use that damn sage or the Palo Santo.
I thought we was past that point, man.
I don't know.
We needed that much, though. You know, we've been in ball games, man, but we haven't got blown out like that all season. So I don't know what the hell happened.
I tell you what happened.
You know how it is. It's a new week. It's a quick time.
No. We're not putting it past.
Yep.
That's it. We ain't moving on just yet. You had a pissed off Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, saying, "Look here, Matt, you ain't finna do that over here."
Hey, they play well for DQ, man. I mean, they gave him the game ball after the game and everything, so it was lights out for DQ, that's for sure.
Diggs gets another interception. Well, we can look. I'm looking at the stat sheet. I'm seeing what Matty Ice did, what Pitts did. Pitt had 4 for 60. Matty Ice had 117, 2 picks. Quarterback rating was 21.4.
Ouch.
All right.
That wasn't
well.
All right, off the soapbox. Let's jump on your sorry ass Seahawks. Let's go. Let's get into it because you was talking all this noise last week about Aaron Rodgers shouldn't play because you wanted your Seahawks to go in there and win. You knew you didn't have a chance if you played, and exactly that's what happened.
Here's the thing: you and I both know if you hold an Aaron Rodgers team to 3 points through 3 quarters, man, you in the game. You know, I mean, you in the game. I'm gonna tell defense they've been balling these last few weeks. And you talk about a defense that was giving up over 400 yards. They probably was giving up 450 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
They've been balling. But
so long story short, what happened in the 4th quarter?
Well, you know, Russell threw a pick, Aaron Rodgers threw a pick. The Packers scored, the Seahawks didn't, and it looked like they were just getting beat up the entire game. But it was a close game. They were in it. But
so defense wore down in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Oh, they outpossessed them in terms of time of possession. The Seahawks worst in the league offensively. They don't have a presence of a run game. Chris Carson didn't play. They're not committed to the run at times, and then they put the ball in Russell's hands. We'll see what happens. If we can get Carson back and establish a run game, they can still make it run. Now they had 3-6, but here's the thing: at 3-6, they still have a chance to make the playoffs. They chasing Minnesota is 4-5, Carolina is 500, and then San Francisco and Atlanta 4-5 as well. That's who's running for the wild card spot, at least the number 7 wild card spot, in my opinion. I mean, and then New Orleans may fall off. They're 5-4, no telling. They're 5-4, no telling. Yep.
I got to bring up a play because this was the game-changing play in the game. Backup running back Dylan was meeting Bobby Wagner at the hole on the goal line.
Yeah, he low.
He had ran right through Bobby Wagner like he was nothing.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know how big AJ Dillon was, but I think he like 240.
That's a big boy.
Woo.
Mama, that boy, that man.
And they fed him too. He had 21 carries. Here's the thing: 21 carries, they held him to 66 yards. That's good defense, man. He scored 2 touchdowns, but that's good defense. That's good defense.
That is good defense, but hey, you want to jump on my Falcons? I'm gonna jump on them Seahawks. They ain't put nothing up on the board. I mean, they had a everybody on the defense of Green Bay get a game ball, baby. You know how it goes. When you get a shutout, everybody get the ball, baby.
Hey, shutouts are hard to do in this league. And you know what? They're so hard that it's never happened to Russell in his career. Never. First time. But that's how it goes.
I mean,
and
you're so happy about Russ being back. Russ this, Russ that. He can change the game. Russ looked rusty out there, man. He was about 20 for 40.
Russ looked, he looked like he needed to get into the rhythm a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, that finger is definitely affecting him for sure.
I don't know about it. I don't think so. Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Okay, so you mean to tell me he had 3 throws in the flats that was just way about 10 yards above their head? No chance to catch the ball. That don't have nothing to do with that finger, huh?
It just came out wrong.
Okay.
You spin it the wrong way.
It was cold. That's what it was.
It was cold that night. Yeah. It was cold in Green Bay.
Yeah.
The slippery ball. All right. Well,
you got to do like Tom Brady did. You got to deflate it a little bit so you can get more grip.
You deflate it. You got to deflate the ball. Deflate the ball. You see, we play by the rules. We play by the rules. But my Titans, I'm saying the Titans, knuckle sandwich up the Saints for you. So you ought to be saying thank you because the Titans helping the Falcons in the NFC South.
Yeah, they are. The Falcons should be in second in the seed right now, but we let a few games get by us this year. But new offensive scheme, new defensive scheme, new players playing together. It's going to take a while for those guys to really gel together. So I'm looking at a subpar season right here. But you never know how the season is going to end. Hopefully, we can get a chance in the wild card season.
I said that there will be a team that makes the playoffs at 8-9 in the NFC. NFC.
Yeah.
Hey, look. So let's give out some midseason awards. Can we do that? Your offensive MVP.
Offensive MVP right now. Ooh. Man.
Who you liking? You got Cooper Kupp leading the receivers in yards. You got at least coming into the week, I think it was Derek Carr who was leading in passing yards. Obviously, you got Dak and Tom Brady right up there. Running back, it would have been without a question Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry for sure.
Yeah, but now he's hurt now 2 weeks that he's missed. So unfortunately, he kind of exits that conversation. So
offensive man, I got one for you.
Drop it.
I'm going with Dak. Dak had a bad year last year, dealing with an injury, set out majority of the season, and come back with a ball. Have his team at 8-2, playing with high energy. Right now, Dak is on the way to a Pro Bowl season for sure. You know, we'll see how he finished but right now, Dak is my offensive MVP.
Let's see, Dak. 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, a 110 quarterback rating, and he has his team sitting right now in third, 7-2. They're number one in their division, but third in the NFC. Yeah. Well, my offensive MVP. Gosh, dog it. You know, really. Let me see what Stafford's doing. You know, I'm kind of like after watching last night, I'm like, Stafford might not be. Yeah. My offensive MVP right now is Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Discount Double Check.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers. They're on an 8-game win streak. Well, no, they're not. Let me see. Oh, they lost to the Chiefs. Yeah. Well, anyway, after that week 1 loss to New Orleans, they ran off I think 6 or 7 straight, and then lost to the Chiefs, but they're back on track. 8-2, they sitting at the top of the NFC. Aaron Rodgers is my offensive MVP. Let's move to the defensive side of the ball. Unless you're going with Aaron Donald, I don't think there's another player who could, you know, match what Diggs is doing down in Dallas. I think he got his 8th interception. My defensive MVP, got to give it to the DBs, baby. Yeah. Trayvon Diggs is my defensive MVP. 8 interceptions. He's just having a monster season for the Cowboys. Who you like on the defensive side?
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. I'm going to go back with the Cowboys. Diggs has been having a phenomenal season. Somehow the ball finds the kid, and the kid know how to take advantage of the opportunities. Diggs right now is my defensive midseason MVP.
Oh, great! I thought you was gonna say like TJ. I thought you were gonna give some love to the guys at the front, like TJ Watt or
I mean,
somebody.
But man, it's too hard not to notice Diggs out there. It's just too hard.
I agree.
Yep.
Well, special teams. Special teams so hard now these days. It's like you got to find you a kicker. Let's see who's leading the league in points. I think it's the kicker for New England. Let's see what we got. You know, the kicking game has changed so much. You know, you used to look at returners as a threat. You know, they don't really get many opportunities to field kicks.
Yeah. So now you really got somebody that's special, and that's the kicker. So right.
Yeah, the kickers are.
I'm gonna go with Young Ho
Cuckoo.
Mr.
Let's see what Cook is doing. Young Koo is doing right now. Let's see. 15 to 16.
Yes, sir.
17 to 17 on the extra points. Pretty good.
It is money.
Pretty good. Yeah. Well, my special teams MVP who dropped, I'm gonna say it's Mr. Tucker down in Baltimore. He's probably had some clutch kicks, even the game winner. I think 66 yards earlier this year. Mr. Tucker down in Baltimore is my special teams midseason MVP. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, you know what time it is.
What time is it, baby?
It's time for that. Damn! Did you see that?
It's time, baby.
Play of the week.
What you got?
Oh man, I gotta show some love to the big fellas.
Oh.
Look at this. The right guard for the Miami Dolphins, Big Hunt. He's out there supposed to be blocking. He turns around and looks up. Tua and threw him the ball. Well, at least he thought Tua threw him the ball. Hold on. I want to see if he got lit up, boy. Look, I got.
Hey, he scored.
Oh man,
he scored.
But I wanted you to see the footwork right out the gate. I mean, the footwork right out the gate. Watch when he get it. Watch this. I mean, look at the footwork right there, Monster. You see that shuffle and that cut?
Big man living a dream, baby. He living a dream.
Man, come on. Hey, I love that, man. I love that. That was my damn to just see that moment. Big Hunt. I know the offensive line. I know the whole team had a good little laugh about that, and it's always even more fun because they beat the Ravens, man. Who would have thought that they would beat the Ravens? I sure didn't have them winning that football game. That's special right there. The big man rumbling. All right. Who you like?
How damn did you see this moment? Has to come back from Monday Night Football, baby. Deebo Samuels went ham against the Rams defense. Not one, not two, but three missed tackles. Hey, Deebo remind me of Patterson. Same philosophy between those two. Those two can do it all from anywhere on the field. They're threat on the field. But Deebo had his way with the Rams all night long last night, and that's my damn. Did you see Deebo go ham last night?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, my brother. Let's look ahead. All right, the schedule is out. Week.
And boy, Cam was back and was on the field.
Yeah, Cam back. Damn. Cam is back. And Cam's a nut. Hey, I like to see that. You know, I mean, they beat up on the Cardinals, but you know, the Cardinals didn't have Kyler Murray or DeAndre.
An excuse?
No. I'm just saying this was an impressive win. They put up 34 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, this is an impressive win. But look, the chemistry is back. You know, Christian McCaffrey is back. Cam is back. You know, you got McCaffrey has, I don't know, I think he had like over 160 all-purpose yards. But you got Cam, you know, who got his feet wet and got in the end zone, both I think passing and rushing. I think moving forward, Cam will be the starter. And I think he may be facing his old coach. Let's look ahead. He may be facing his old coach at the Washington football team.
I think he is. But you know what, man? Cam is like a big kid right now that just got drafted in the 6th round by the Carolina Panthers, and he's just happy and eager to have an opportunity to play the game and be out there to have fun and make winnable moments over and over again. Man, the kid is happy. I'm happy for him. Carolina might be somebody to deal with later on in the season, so we're gonna keep a lookout for him.
Yeah. You may want to watch out. For the Panthers. They could go on a streak here down the stretch. Sitting at 500, they play the Washington football team this week. All right. Well, some other key matchups. You mentioned the Falcons. They kick things off on Thursday night against the Patriots. What other game you watching this week?
Well, we're gonna talk about the Chiefs right now, right? Chiefs look pretty good going into Las Vegas last week. They look like the old Chiefs. They look like they were in stride. They look like a well-built all machine, right? Everything was perfect. Mahomes looked good, slinging the ball all over the field, having fun, running up and down the field, being ecstatic and excited about everything. But they're playing the Cowboys this week.
You got the Cowboys. We'll see. Are the Chiefs for real?
This is a big test for the Chiefs. This will be a big test for them. Are they really who they are? Are they back to who they are? Or are they really being front runners?
We'll see.
Right there.
We'll see. We'll see what Chiefs team show up.
Yep.
Well, this week, I think it's just too important of a week for the Seahawks. They play a division opponent. I got the Arizona Cardinals coming back. I think everyone's watching the injury report to see if Kyler Murray is back. If so, big challenge, you know that. But I'm watching because, at 3-6, you got 8 games left. Seahawks can't. They can only, in my opinion, I think they can only lose one more game. Now they got some games that they can win down the stretch, but you still got the Cardinals twice. You got the Rams one more time, and then you got the 49ers. That's 4 ball games, right? And 49ers last night, they look in rhythm. They look good. So this is a big game, and I'm watching it. I'll be there. We'll see if the Seahawks show up and if Russell Wilson can get this offense back on track and get that damn ball in the end zone this week. They're gonna need 31 points to win this game, I think.
Now you know damn well the Seahawks ain't got a chance.
Come on, man. What you mean they don't have a chance?
Arizona just got embarrassed at home. At home, a home game.
Yeah.
They got embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
So
kick them way down.
Their hard hats on this week. They're ready. They're ready.
Yeah.
They're going to go into Seattle and prove something. They have to. This is a statement game for them to let everybody know that we are the Arizona Cardinals, and we don't care where we go and where we play. We are who we are. We play the way we play. We can beat anybody anywhere.
Well, we'll see. We'll see who's playing quarterback.
I got those Cardinals winning.
Of course you do.
Tough game up there in Seattle.
Of course you do. You've been rooting against the Seahawks since week 1.
No, I haven't. Well, I'm just going by facts, baby. Hey, this year Seattle is just off. It is what it is.
They're a little off.
What happened on the past because the team changed year to year. So you know how I feel about that. But anyway.
They're a little off. But here's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for Colt McCoy to start for the Arizona Cardinals. We can get Kyler Murray just to rest that ankle just a little bit longer. And we get Colt McCoy, the backup quarterback.
Man, he's a young kid. He'll be back this week. That's for sure. This game is too important. It's too important to miss.
Yeah, he knows.
Now I see Carolina. You think about Carolina. Okay, they struggling. We should be able to come out with a win, maybe a close win. But not a blowout losing. We can't lose that way. It was looking for a tight game without Kyler Murray in the lineup, but. Yeah, man, they got to go back to the drawing board, but I think they're going to be eager. They're going to be rolling. They're going to get up to a fast start, so Seattle got to be ready as well. Well, it'll be a dogfight, divisional game.
The 12s will be there. It will be loud. Lumen Field, division opponent, and yeah, definitely for the Seahawks, a must win.
You going to be 12 man? You going to be 12 man on game day?
I'll be there. I'll be there with my blue on. Here's the thing.
You gonna raise the flag?
No, I'm not raising the flag. So where I watch the game, I sit in the press box when at the games. There's no music, there's no talking. I mean, people talking, but there's like no cheering. You got me, Big Ray, Turbo, Mike Bumpus, and the whole time I'm watching the game like this because I can't see nothing. I'm watching the game. You want to talk about bird's eye? And that's where I am during the game.
It's a crazy view to watch a game live and to talk about it. That's for sure.
Yeah. The other matchup, I think, keeping an eye on because we're watching those NFC wildcard teams potentially. The Minnesota Vikings play Green Bay, division opponent.
Yes, sir.
We're watching to see I'll be watching that game to see what happens. Obviously, we're chasing a few teams, and then.
Well, y'all chasing more than a few.
Yeah, just a few, but only a few of them are like real contenders. And some of them they'll fall off. Like the Falcons, we're not concerned about Falcons.
Hey, I reckon better than y'all.
Currently,
that's what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
I reckon better than y'all.
Yeah, currently. Yeah, you're right. That's facts. That's the facts.
For sure.
Those are facts. Well, I think we did it.
We did it. Week 10 in the books.
Week 10 in the books, week 11 ahead. We'll see what happens any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, baby. I'm looking forward to it this week. It's gonna be some good games this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I get to sit back and relax this weekend and watch a few.
Here's a
pick, fire something up.
Here's a matchup for you. You ready?
Let's do it.
The 3-7 Dolphins travel to face the 2-7 Jets.
Are they fighting for fourth place in the division?
Hey, you know what? God bless them. You know, I know those. You know how it is. Scratching, clawing, kicking, doing whatever you can do to get that win.
But I think the Dolphins are a better team. Yeah.
The Jets, I think the Jets been giving up 30, 40 points in the last 3-4 weeks. All month they've been giving up 40 points, something like that. Something ridiculous. Let's see, 40. They gave up 45 to Buffalo, 45 to Indy.
Ooh.
They beat the Bengals. They gave up. Look, the Patriots put up 54 on them. God dang.
What Robert Taylor was doing.
54.
Get it together, man.
God, come on. 54. Ooh.
Well, let me ask you this: what's the time possession of the Jets offense each game?
The time possession, I'd have to go to the stat book on that.
Yeah, that would be really a good question to know. The time possession.
New York.
That means the defense be out there all game long. Tyler's a runaway dog.
Let's see. Time of possession, at least on the season. If I could dial this in real quick. Wrap up. Well, there.
They probably looking at 20-something minutes time possession.
28 minutes. Opponents 31. Yep, and a few seconds each way. But yeah, 28 minutes. But look, here's the thing: the Seahawks are the worst team in the league in terms of time of possession. So the Jets beating them at something.
Crazy season, man. Crazy season.
All right. Well, so much ahead. Always a pleasure. From the West Coast, the best coast. You know what it is. Two brothers in a huddle.
In the sticks, backwoods of Georgia, red clay, baby.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next week. We out.
Already.